Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review, and today from Bandai Namco. In their Dragon Ball Dragon Stars line, we are featuring Super Saiyan Gotenks, and this is part of the Power Up Pack. So what you're getting here is a deluxe action figure that comes with multiple accessories, and this is one that I didn't know existed until recently. This is Gotenks, but he comes with his crazy Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. And you see the illustration right here. And then you see the two ghost effects right on his side. And that's awesome. I'm so excited for this. Great looking action figure as always. On the spine, you can see nice close-up anime illustration of Gotenks. And then you have more on the opposite end. Yeah, so this is a great looking action figure. I'm so stoked on this. The Power Up Packs are such a great value because not only do you get a decent Dragon Ball figure, but you always come with these cool energy effects and props and accessories that could really enhance your display. Or even like if you're a younger one and you love playing with the action figures, you can kind of recreate the effects you see on the TV show. So it's kind of cool. You see Gotenks here charging up his ki. And then here he is with his Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. And of course, here he is taking on Majin Buu in one of his forms. I believe this is Super Buu right here. And more photography on how you can utilize these accessories and some of the character poses you can recreate. All right, let's take this out. Shoot, this is not. There we go. All right, so you'll notice the very large accessory back here. Okay, so this is an accessory we've gotten multiple times over throughout the Power Pack line. It's kind of like that energy effect when the characters are kind of charging up their ki. It's a nice value considering that you could buy like an SH Figure Arts equivalent of this for a much more expensive price. So this is a nice added value to the action figure. And it's pretty sizable. I'm guessing this is about maybe 6 inches. Here it is next to a Marvel Legends figure to give you an idea. And if you wanted to, you could bring this over into other toy lines as well, whether Marvel Legends or like your DC or even your Masters of the Universe figures. Gotenks comes with extra hands, and I'm counting 3 extra hands. You're getting 2 very small open palms, and then one closed fist. All right, so as stoked as I am to get these Ghost Attack accessories, they're made of a very soft, rubbery material. And my fear with this, I've said this in many videos before, is that some of these softer plastics that borderline on like being almost like rubber, they do have a tendency to like deteriorate or degrade over time. Most recently, there were some Transformers. They'd come with like blast effect accessories that kind of feel similar to this material, but after a year, they would just start deteriorating and start like almost melting. So I am stoked to have these in my collection, but at the same time, just be aware. You don't know necessarily the shelf life of this material. It's very soft, very rubbery. I'm kind of wondering that if this thing is exposed to like warmer or hotter temperatures over a longer period of time, if it'll start to degrade. Also, it's a very kind of almost like white material. I don't know if this is prone to like discoloration or yellowing, but it's really awesome. If you're a fan of like Dragon Ball action figures, these kind of accessories, they're few and far between, but there's other Gotenks action figures that have had similar ghost props like these. But this is awesome. If you watch the cartoon, you'll know what these are all about. And each one does come with its own display base, and they're very small. They're probably about the size of a penny each. And you can just plug them in, and there you go. It's really cool. You get such a cool accessory that really complements the personality of the character. And speaking of character, let's get to Gotenks. First off, I'm gonna swap out one of the hands. I do like the peace symbol. This is something that Gotenks flashes often in the cartoon. And let's swap out the one fist for an open palm. I've said this in other videos. I do like the open palms because I think they're kind of more expressive of the Dragon Ball characters, especially when you watch the show. They're always shooting their energy attacks at one another, and that's often with an open palm. Let's see if this one will go in. It's kind of a tight fit. Wow, this does not want to go on. I might have to go back to the fist. Also, keep in mind the quality, the control on the Dragon Stars figures, they aren't always the greatest. Some figures are very prone to just like falling apart. Like they won't hold together really well at the ball joints. And let's take a look at Gotenks. Wonderfully sculpted action figure. The nice thing about this one that really caught my eye is that the facial details are really sharp and crisp. There's some Dragon Star figures where the sculpting is too soft around the face, so that it becomes hard to make out the facial features like the nose. But this one, the facial details, they're very prominent. You can see the furrowed brow line above his eyebrows. He kind of has that smirk with the one cheek slightly raised on his left side. His teeth are kind of sculpted in. And the paint application on his eyes is pretty clean as well, which is nice. He's wearing his trademark outfit, complete with the sky blue sash. And then the yellow trimmed vest. It's a much smaller action figure. Keep in mind, Gotenks portrays, the combined form of Chibi Goten and Chibi Trunks. Hence the name Gotenks. Height-wise, you're looking at an action figure that I'm guessing is maybe 5.5 inches. And I'd be right. It's a little bit shy of 5.5 inches. In terms of articulation, his head moves. He looks down. Kind of looks up, not so much. His arms move outward. They feel ratcheted, which is nice. Bicep swivel. Double pins for the elbows. Articulated hands. And also remember, interchangeable hands as well. Movement at the waist. Allows them to bend forward a little bit. Arch back. Just a hair. His legs kick upward. They kick outward. And the nice thing with this, too, is that his legs aren't popping off. Some Dragon Star figures, their legs are prone to pop off at the hip joint, but this one seems nice and steady. And they have double pinned knees. Overall, it's a great figure. If you're a fan of Gotenks, or if you're a fan of Goten or Trunks, I feel like this figure is a must purchase. It's fantastic. And you take this figure and you pair it up with the Ghost Attack accessories, And it's really, really cool. It's kind of neat. You kind of get like 3 figures for the price of 1. Not to mention the cool charging up effect. So if you want to pretend he's leveling up his Kai in the midst of battle, go for it. Or his Ki in the midst of battle. Alright, so with that being said, let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. Alright, later.